Hi there. I just wanted to make a video about the dangers of engaging the general public in open dialogue about religion. So this is for that guy that I see at Canada at Vancouver City Centre SkyTrain. He usually stands there and reads from the Bible, or Jehovah Witnesses. So when you do something like this, you have to keep in mind that there are people on earth from all walks of life, spiritually or whatever, and consciousness is something that's very unique to every certain individual. Consciousness is, there could be people here that have been on earth for thousands of years. They could actually be in hell. They could literally be in hell, and they could be a very powerful person here. So when you engage these people in open dialogue about religion, keep in mind that you might be making fun of these people. These people might remember many past lives here on earth, and they're looking for a way out, and you're basically rubbing it in that they are damned. That's one scenario. Now, the most common scenario that you will find, that people that have been mistreated, oppressed, trying to take advantage of based on their religious beliefs and their belief system. Now, this is a very common scenario. I think as people, most people can say they can recall an instance where someone has tried to take advantage of them based on their religious beliefs. And these people aren't going to respond very well to you trying to shove the Bible in their face, or Buddhism, or whatever religion you're trying to share with them that's brought you happiness. It's normal for them to even get violent and lash out at you because you are trying to push, try to share your religion with them. So definitely, many people have been oppressed and taken advantage of by organized religion. So, there's lots of people. Corruption comes when groups of people are being taken advantage based on their religious beliefs. And we want to look out for those people. And those people, they really will get taken advantage of. We have to look out for them and make sure that they don't end up in a bad place. As a community and a group of people, because when someone is being spiritual and religious and someone is trying to take advantage of them based on those beliefs, that's just total corruption, and that's wrong. Another thing I wanted to bring up is how you can implement certain religious things into your life to improve it. Now, I used to play a lot of cards. I don't recommend you gamble or play cards in the community or draw attention to yourself. If you're a good player, you'll get hated on, trust me. But I don't whip myself, I don't beat myself, I don't slap myself in the face or do anything like that, any types of self-harm to get ahead in cards. If you do things like that and people notice, that's self-harm, and that's something that could get you certified under the Mental Health Act. But good forms of self-harm today that you could do is lifting weights, running, marathons, fasting. These are all forms of self-harm that you will see bring you positive results. Now, you don't want to be on either end of the spectrum too much or too little. So there's a scale and a balance to our actions. So, say you do something extreme, like you take a sentient human being's life, and the scale goes this way. And for a while, you're a vegetarian, you do good deeds, you atone for your misdoings, scale goes back to even. So you just want to, it's impossible to transgress through this realm without doing something that's on either side of the scale. So you want to keep a healthy balance in your life. You want to do both. You want to do things that are good, and every now and then protect yourself from the evils of the world. But you want to mostly do good. Mostly do good and serve others. And that's how you get to a better place. And you can do things like that are perceived as self-harm, like exercising, lifting weights, running, jogging. Those things will have benefits to you physically and also spiritually as well. And fasting and things like that, abstaining from sex, those things all are all beneficial to your spiritual development. Another thing is, as an educator, I'm not an educator, but if you're an educator watching this, how I feel like I wasn't born in a country full of weaklings and simpletons. But, I just feel like our government just doesn't let us do enough corporal punishment on certain children to toughen them up. And if you look around Vancouver, lots of these young kids are getting their asses handed to them by the older group of kids, or by people that are just coming here now. And the competitive society that we have, they're just getting their asses handed to them. They're out on the street. Some of them are crazy underneath a blanket on Hastings. I mean, you gotta be tough on these kids if you want them to survive in the world. Now, I'm not here to help my enemy or tell them how to raise their children, but I don't view anyone necessarily as my enemy. I see this community as something that we can build together and nourish our children together and get to a better place together. So, Vancouver being the city that it is, that's landlocked to one of the coldest, most inhospitable climates in the world, and is basically nearby that and close surrounded by sea and ocean. People from all over the world flock here for its hospitable climate. It's a very competitive atmosphere, very difficult to survive here. If you're thinking of coming here from another part of Canada, trust me, stay in the community that you're deeply rooted in and loved in. This place is just freaking crazy, man, for the competition and the competitiveness to be staying in a place like this. So I just wanted to emphasize how a good religion can be done by yourself. A good religion doesn't necessarily have to be harmful to you, and how people respond negatively to religious people based on people that have been trying to manipulate them, oppress them, control them, do evil things to them based on their religious and spiritual beliefs. So stay safe, everyone. That's my 2 cents, and just wanted to make a quick video about that. Okay, thanks. Bye.